Hi, Fred, FR5ED here with a beer review. By the way, that 5 is still silent. Looking at and tasting Steelhead Extra Stout from Mad River Brewing, which is out of Blue Lake, California. Long time ago, I had the double IPA, their Imperial IPA, and I don't think I've ever reviewed that. I do believe I picked one of those up to review here in some of the singles that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks. So anyway, that should be coming up. But in the meantime, I know I grabbed this one because here it is. So Steelhead Extra Stout. It's rated a 97 overall and a 98 in style on Rate Beer. That's after 519 reviews. Over on Beer Advocate, it comes in at a 90 after 450 reviews, and the brothers rated a 94, which is outstanding as well. It's 6.5% ABV, 36 IBUs, and the commercial description goes thusly. It says, a black, opaque ale with rich, creamy roasted malt character and a very mild hop complement. This beer may look a little scary, but take a sip and you'll see why this extra stout can convert even the light beer drinkers to stout lovers. A unique flavor profile that starts with a slight coffee flavor and finishes with a hint of roasty chocolate. Try a pint with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream. This beer is a favorite as a complement to any dessert or as a hearty breakfast drink. Okay, well, that's the commercial description. Let's give it our non-commercial and non-professional interpretation. Okay, because it's a stout, I'm going to be using a snifter. So let's get that going. Well, as much as I tried to pour with some vigor, I'm always careful right over my multimedia keyboard. Don't want to mess that up. So I didn't get much head out of that. It is extremely dark. I'm attempting to see through any edge of this, and I don't see any light coming through. So I don't know if that means it's opaque, that it's not clear. I don't know. The head, which was about a quarter of a fingernail, is pretty much gone now. You can see the top of that. So no need to zoom in because there's nothing to zoom in on. Okay, it's extremely dark black. So let's just give a smell. Lots going on there. Hang on. First, even at 6.5%, I think I am smelling some of the alcohol, some essence there. But it's a bittersweet chocolate smell, and yet there is a sweetness coming through as well. So it's a dark chocolate. They said roasted chocolate, but I don't know what roasted chocolate smells like. Oh, it makes my mouth water. There's a sweet aroma, and there's a sense of the, the anticipation of a sweet taste. But it's a very dark roasted malt with a dark chocolate on top of all that. It's a very enticing aroma. It's very, very stoutish. So let's give it a taste. Wow. That is very, very nice. There is a lot going on in the flavor too. Hold on. Actually needs to warm up even a little more, but even with that, I'm getting, first of all, there is, the mouthfeel is heavier than medium. Not oily, not thick, but it's heavier than medium. There's some bitterness along the sides, like the under back sides of the tongue. It's not all over. There's a little bit in the upper front palate. All right, so I'm getting it all over, but mainly it's on the the under back parts of the tongue there on the sides. Definitely getting the dark roasted malt. There is a dark chocolate essence, but not as if any has been added. I don't think there's been anything like that added. And then that bitterness could be a combination of whatever hops they may have used, but more likely from the dark roasted malts. Very dark roasted. And I don't think they've added any coffee to this. It doesn't say they added coffee. But now that I go back to the aroma, I am getting a mocha type of an aroma. You know, like coffee and chocolate, I guess. And a little bit of coffee in there. It's a complex aroma and flavor. I do like it, and I know I'm going to like it even better after it warms up. This was only out of the fridge for about 6-7 minutes, so not long enough. So I'm going to actually let that sit for a while before I finish it. I recommend you try it, especially if you are a porter and a stout lover. This is Steelhead Extra Stout from Mad River Brewing Company. And this is Fred, FR5ED, over and out.